Alright guys, it's Benny2495 and welcome to a Modern Warfare 3 commentary, unlike any other on my channel. And the reason is, this is in fact my first ever double MOAB, and wow, it's taken me a long time to get this. What are we in? We're in the latter end of September now, and out of around the 100 MOABs that I've got to date, I'd say around about 40 of them have been double MOAB contenders. And I've just failed on every one of them. But for this, oh no, I got it in this gameplay. This gameplay, coincidentally, I think it's currently the third double MOAB on this new map Boardwalk, which has been uploaded onto YouTube. I'll leave in the description the other two uploads of the doubles on this map. So I'll leave those in the description, so go check them out. And it's with a Scar, so it's it's something a bit of a variety. In fact, the Sky is really underrated. Seriously, the Sky is extremely underrated. It's just majority of people, as I'm sure you're all aware, would use ACRs and MP7s, and quite rightly. They're the best weapons on the game for a reason. And if you're coming up against majority of people using those weapons, then why not put yourself at a disadvantage? But for me, I like to give myself a challenge, and if anything, it definitely is predominant majority of the time. It's what makes me come to find this game annoying, and that's going to be the sort of topic in this commentary that you're going to be seeing. But before I get onto the actual topic on why play a game which a lot of the times you get annoyed with, I just feel like I need to clarify my previous commentary, which for those of you that haven't seen, it was my rant sort of directed towards David Vonderhaar and the Treyarch staff and just Black Ops 2. So I feel like I need to clarify a few things. Now, firstly, I suggest you go and watch that commentary. That's first and foremost. But the overall sort of synopsis of that commentary, if you just can't be asked, what I suggested was David Vonderhaar put out a tweet, and it was basically his way of, well, this is how I saw it anyway. It's basically their way of getting some sort of viewer, audience, customer interaction with regards to the production and development of the Black Ops 2. And for me, I thought it was a bit of a shady move, because I presented the position. I posited that the two fundamental aspects or features which are, without doubt the contentious points within every Call of Duty each year when it's released, and seem to last throughout the whole of that game's longevity, are weapons and perks. And I specifically focused on weapon selection, weapon balance, and perk selection, perk balance. And the whole point of that sort of rant was the fact that, for me, Treyarch have done zero sort of customer market research with regards what we want to see in terms of those two things, like weapons and perks. Again, balance being the key in this. For me, I just was annoyed that he's not done that, and by posting out these tweets, which clearly the David Vonderhaar's sort of Twitter follower make up the majority of the Call of Duty audience and customers. You know what I mean? So it just annoyed me, and it was as if he was trying to sort of pull the wool over our eyes as customers, as gamers who play the game arguably much more than he does, and so we know what works to that extent. And I just felt a bit annoyed that he was sort of using that tactic, or that's what it seemed anyway. It seemed like he was in some way incorporating us, involving us, the community, into that sort of decision making process, when clearly there's far more important things at hand. The priorities were a bit messed up, and that's what my annoyance was. But just to sort of add a little onto that, if you look at any of my previous content, I've always said that there seems to be an underlying deeper issue at hand, and that is the role of Activision in all of this. And I feel like, though that the commentary seemed like I was bashing David Vonderhaar, I felt like he's not purely to blame. And if you watch, I'll leave a link to a few videos in the description. In fact, if you watch that, I feel like, just like with Robert Bowling, you can't, you shouldn't shoot the messenger. If you understand what I mean there. The problem goes deeper than that, and I feel like Treyarch, Infinity Ward, whoever's in control, I feel like whoever's sort of producing the game, I feel like their hands are tied with regards certain, measures which Activision have put in place, or that's what it seems like. That's where I point the finger of blame. So I just felt I need to clarify that, because I don't know. I just felt like I need to clarify that. And this gameplay, I might as well move on to the commentary itself. But this gameplay, it's probably my best game. Like I said, it's the first ever double MOAB, something which I've been striving for months. And it's quite a high scoring game in terms of KD, 64-1, and the only death, which you will have seen by now, is when I actually cap the B flag. So it's, again, playing the objective. So it's quite campy, I'm not going to lie. It's quite defensive, and in my defence, I see this as playing smart. If you're going to go for like things like double MOABs, you can't go gung ho rushing. There's a limit. You need to know when to rush and when to back off, and that is one of the I'd say that's the key contributing factor which I've sort of internalised and which has helped my game improve dramatically. And you will see that later on. I'll try my best to keep track of the gameplay and point it out, but there's one point in particular in this gameplay. It's to the right hand side of me near this bus, and I see a few of the enemy red dots approaching, and I just back off completely, and I go back down to that right hand side roadside area in the building which is near C, to that window. And I firmly believe, I get a bit jammy though, I firmly believe that is the one key aspect which was the make or break in this gameplay, and which got me the MOAB. I just thought, you know what, I'm not going to risk it, and I just backed up, and I managed to pull it off. Because I basically got into a situation, again, controlling the engagement, I got into a situation which favoured myself and put them at the disadvantage, and as you can see in the gameplay when it comes up, I was the one who reaped the rewards. So what I wanted to talk about in the commentary, I've rambled on for a bit, apologies. What it is I wanted to talk about in this commentary is, in some sense, again, a bit of a response to the feedback I was getting with regards to that Rant video, and there seems to be an underlining theme of, if you hate the game so much, or you know, something like that, then why do you actually play the game? And it got me thinking. I've wanted to do a commentary similar to this for a long time, but I've never really known how to tackle the issue. And it's, to summarise what the point is, it's you know, we all play Call of Duty, we all enjoy Call of Duty, but at the same time, there are a lot of factors in this game which annoy us. And with that being said, like, why do we actually continue to play the game if there's a lot of things which clearly annoy us? And you can't say that they don't, because everything from lag compensation to the players to features incorporated into the game, such as death streaks, there's a lot of things, a lot of bullshit in this game which frustrate us as gamers. And it got me wondering, like, why do we actually continue to play this game? And I can only surmise that it's similar to, like, some sort of, for me anyway, this is speaking from personal experience, for me, I see Call of Duty as some weird drug, and I still try my best to wrap my head around it, and when this game's going good, it is the best, for me, and me being the nerd, it is the best feeling I can describe. Like, for me, this I play this game because I enjoy it, and this is the bit where I was talking about previously, where I sort of back up and go a bit more defensive, play a bit more cautiously. When this game's going good, it's good. When it's bad, it is horrific. It really is. And for me, Call of Duty, you know, it's my favourite game. Like, there's other games such as Battlefield, other games like FIFA that, you know, I do play occasionally. But for me, nothing can come to the highs that I get when I play this game. And it might sound silly, but I'm having difficulty explaining this as best I can. But it got me thinking, because I don't necessarily play these games for instance, for YouTube purpose. I mean, I'm not earning money on my YouTube channel, whereas there's other YouTubers, I don't think I need to name, I think it's pretty clear, who have openly admitted that they hate this game. They hate Modern Warfare 3 in particular, but with it being the current game out at the minute, it's the one that's more sort of prosperous when making YouTube content, and they've openly admitted they hate playing it, but they need to continue playing it to to aid the YouTube channel. So for me, I don't have that to fall back on. I don't need that as an excuse, because, you know, I play the game for fun. I mean, I really do. I play Call of Duty for fun, but there are a lot of things which, and particularly those that play with me, I am quite the rager. Apologies for people that I shout at in game, even some of my closest friends on Call of Duty that I have a go at. And it came to me the other night when I was thinking about this. And the only logical explanation I can think of is, as I just get the double there, the only logical explanation I can think of is the reason I rage so much, in some sense, more than your average casual gamer, is the fact that I play this game so much, and I set myself certain targets which I would say are above the typical quintessential average gamer. Like I say, I play the game a lot, and for just an example, like I get great pride and great satisfaction in getting, or going for instance, a secondary pistol, machine pistol MOAB, and I will not stop at anything until I get it. Certain examples that spring to my mind are, for instance, relatively recently I got my MP9 MOAB, I got a Scorpion MOAB. The PM9 was, oh my god, that I went through a lot of frustration trying to get that thing. And what it all boils down to, guys, is for me, I've put those targets, those I've set myself those targets, those goals, those parameters have been set by me. So I'm enforcing those stringent requirements, and if anything, it's my own doing which is setting myself such high targets. The double being another example, and further examples could have been, for instance, fast MOABs, which I'm still going for. I'm still going for fast MOABs, and I'm going for further double MOABs. Now that I know it is achievable. I thought there was some sort of conspiracy against me at one point. In Black Ops, for instance, 100 plus, it follows over into Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 with again like 100 plus specialists, 100 plus with assault. It's just I get double nukes, Modern Warfare 2. I've set myself goals, and I'm very ambitious as a character itself, but bloody hell, I'm stubborn. Like, those of you that know me in real life, I am so fucking stubborn when it comes to things, and I'll just not stop. I won't quit until I reach those goals. And in some sense, I'm my own enemy when it comes to that. And for me, I love Call of Duty. I'm a Call of Duty fanboy, and again, that linked back to that commentary yesterday. That is what warranted me doing that commentary, and where people are saying, like, is there any need in swearing or any need in getting aggressive or anything? But for me, I'm passionate about Call of Duty, and I don't like it when people discredit Call of Duty players and things like that, because I'm passionate. It sounds dead. Oh my god, it sounds dead gay, this, but I'm passionate about Call of Duty, and it's like a drug. It's like I'm some sort of a gaming addict when it comes to Call of Duty. And people say, like, why do you rage so much? Why do you play the game if you rage? Blah 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 blah. And I can only assume it's because I set myself such high targets. If I was a casual gamer, I could easily go on the game, get a few decent games, a few shit games, a few good experiences, a few bad experiences, and that'd be it. I'd just switch off. But if I was to die, for instance, one off a double MOAB with a G18, for instance, I would live with that feeling for months and months, and it would manifest, and it would be in my nightmares. But I don't know, that's just me anyway. So I don't know, what I want to know from you guys is, why do you play Call of Duty Modern Warfare, or just, no, scrap that, why do you play Call of Duty in general when there are certain aspects of this game which annoy you? And for me, it's a given that there are certain features in Call of Duty, every Call of Duty, which are you can't hide from, you can't escape from. There's certain features in the game which are bullshit. Again, for instance, like compensation, death streaks, etc., etc. So, casting those aside, for me, a lot of the frustration that I get is from me myself as a my personality itself. I'm quite stubborn, quite ambitious. So, what I want to know from you guys is what your thoughts on the whole why do you play Call of Duty if it angers you, and that's pretty much it. Hopefully I clarified to some extent the Black Ops rant video that I had a few days ago, and hopefully you enjoy this gameplay. Again, this is probably my best gameplay to date. Show some support, show some love, some appreciation. I'd appreciate it. I've said it before, right? If there's any ladies watching this commentary, just let me know. Send me a message. Give me. Commentary's going weird. Commentary's going weird again. I didn't intend for the commentary to go weird. I'm sorry. Offer still stands. Alright, thanks for watching the commentary, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. And check out the links below. Really appreciate it. Full homo. I really need to stop doing this. I can ruin commentaries. I'll do it, whatever. It's been 295. Peace.